It is a beautiful Monday evening. Look at that. It is definitely spring. All right, push day tonight. Um, Today, I'm going to try to work on a little bit of technique as I do my 5x5s ish. Going to try to progress as well. One thing I started to notice with, I'll just check if I had my Bluetooth. One thing I noticed with my squats yesterday is that I haven't been resting the bar on top of my traps, and so there's a little bit of bruising like on my spine, but not like I've been resting the bone on my spine, but it's like on the bone, So it's not. I'm not on the nerve or anything, but it's I started noticing there's a little kind of bruising spot right there. So that means I haven't been arresting the bar on my traps, and then again, my traps haven't been really developed because I haven't been doing shrugs. I was like, so today I'm gonna try and do some shrugs. Actually, today I'm gonna try to do a lot of like bodybuilding S type repetitions for my accessory work today. So that's gonna be fun. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, it's Wednesday. I just got off work, and let me show you that it is a really nice day right now. It's a really nice day. I was actually thinking maybe I should do some cardio outside today. Nah. I was doing a little bit of reading when I wasn't working with any students about HIIT cardio because I think I want to try today, even though it's leg day, I want to try to get in some HIIT cardio today. And I haven't really done HIIT cardio in a long time. Even with my last prep, I didn't really do HIIT cardio. I actually focused on low, medium intensity, steady state. So I just want to try and get it in today and just to kind of get a feel for it again, because I want to try and utilize it a lot more, strategically use it a lot better, because I think it helped with the first year when I did my shows, when I first did bodybuilding shows. Like I did HIIT cardio there, and I mixed it up between HIIT cardio and steady state. So compared to second year where I did a lot of steady state, so I want to try and incorporate them now. But I'm not going to do a crap ton of HIIT cardio off the bat. Let's try it at least once a week. All right, so I'm gonna try it today on a leg day. Of all friggin' days you want to decide to do it, I'm gonna try it today. So these 3 pieces of plastic right here came right under my circle pad in the 3DS. So this was making the circle pad get stuck in one direction, or in a couple directions actually, depending on where I'm pressing. But I got these pieces out, and this worries me because this is under the circle pad, which controls, a lot of games, and that means my circle pad is going to go out soon. And I've been in the process of actually upgrading my smartphone, so I may have to be really careful when I play my 3DS, or really look for a secondhand 2DS, or drop money to get a new 3DS. Ugh. Wednesday evening, I decided to do some HIIT cardio today. I was thinking about doing or using the ropes, doing some weird kind of rope cardio, maybe swinging around, flailing like a madman. But somebody was using it, or the kids were using it, so I was like, I guess I'll do the spin cycle, because the spin cycle is easy to use because you could adjust the resistance. It's not like the machines where it's mechanical. You got to wait and ramp it up to get to your resistance, or to get to ramp to get the speed up like that. So I was like, you know what, spin cycle's easy. And I thought I was thinking about 10 rounds. I think 10 rounds would be good, but I was actually researching earlier at work how much wrong I was doing my HIIT cardio. So I recorrected that for today, and I only managed to do 5 rounds, 20 seconds each round. And I made sure in between rounds I rested enough to do the next round. And let me tell you, I had a hard time talking to myself. I was breathing really hard. So I knew that I was working harder than I ever did when I did HIIT cardio in I don't know, the second show or the first show, something like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. But seeing how that I had a better, more focused approach with HIIT cardio this time, I can't do that every single day. I know I can't do that every single day. I don't think I could do it for one day to get a full 10 rounds, because that's what I did HIIT cardio before. It's I would do 10 rounds. I don't think I could do that now. Knowing that I could push myself, even further, when I'm doing my workouts and stuff like that. So yeah, killer stuff today. And post-workout food, which I want right now, is gonna taste delicious. So, I just like to report that this happened while playing some Monster Hunter. And, well, here are the pieces right here. As you can see, it's the common problem with the circle pad, that I guess that O-ring breaking apart. So, see, there's the pieces right there. But yeah, I'm extremely sad right now. But if anything, it's still playable because this still moves. It's just weird to not have a pad right there, but it's still playable. And oddly enough, I do feel more accurate. Like, I was playing Monster Hunter 4 during the hunt, and that's when it broke off. And I was like, oh crap, how am I gonna complete this mission? So I just took it off and started playing with this, and I actually felt a little bit more accurate with the game. So maybe it was like a blessing in disguise. All right, so this is how the week began. Remember, this was a reset week, and this is how the week ended. Oh my god! So just to kind of show you my my lunch really quick, since I just cooked it. So we got grilled cheese, mishmash of ground beef and eggs, and some rice cakes that somehow were broken in the bag as I was taking them out. I'm like, "Grr." So today's Saturday right now, and yeah, that's how the week went. You know, this week was supposed to be like a weird off week, but somehow, some way, like I got back on track. I honestly don't know how, and honestly don't know why. And maybe to talk about how the hypertrophy section of the week went, I think that may have been the factor. Maybe, just maybe. So on the 29th, Wednesday, last Wednesday, I actually introduced HIIT cardio for the first time into my prep. That dropped me from 147 to 146 going into Thursday. I'm like, what? 146? You know, I went down just a little bit going into Friday, and Friday going into Saturday was also kind of a weird thing as well. I did not do, you know, my 6x6. I was actually reading about deadlifts, and you know, deadlifts, like deadlifts and squats, they're full body movements, so you're gonna get taxed out, right? So as far as like strength rep range versus hypertrophy rep range, I actually felt that I should not do like really high rep ranges for deadlifts. In actuality, I should be doing like high volume sets. So the rep total will be dictated through how many sets that I do. And you know, I'll be able to get the bang for buck out of that. But as far as just doing more reps, the more reps you do on a really, really full body heavy deadlift or even a squat, your technique starts to suffer as you start to get higher in reps, especially if you're doing it really fast as well, which you shouldn't really be doing. And I've always been an advocate of focusing on the quality of the reps. So what I'm actually deciding to do is probably, you know, twice a week, I am going to focus on, you know, maybe like a 5x3 or 5x5. And maybe on the hypertrophy days, it'll probably be more technique, you know, try to work on speed or something like that. The speed work that I've been doing in off season. Or my nose is kind of stuffy. You know, or you know, maybe some other things, maybe like deficit pulls or something. I'm not going to do like 6 reps, or I'm not going to do anything above 5 reps for the most part. And I'm also going to think about doing that for squats as well. Try not to keep it above 5. Or actually, squats, I'm probably capable of doing 8 really good, clean squats. But deadlifts, though, deadlifts is the big one. So yeah, that's how the week went for me. It was kind of odd that I actually managed to catch up when I was actually thinking it was probably going to be like last week, where, you know, slight weight loss or the usual weight loss, but 3 pounds actually is kind of dangerous. So I'm going to eat a lot today. I'm going to afford to eat a lot today. All right. See you Monday.